But I'm a Jamaican boy who was born and raised.
Welcome back to the Steady Show. Big up on yourself. Thanks for liking and subscribing. Big up Nigel Clark on his appointment to Deputy Managing Director of the IMF. What a historic achievement. The IMF plays such an important role in the development of the world economy. It serves 190 member countries. And Nigel Clark, a little Jamaican, no Tapanaris youth, no brown youth with no big last name, no graduate from Oxford, no father that was any kind of doctor, no Tapanaris youth, one Jamaican youth. In its 80-year history, no citizen of Jamaica, the Caribbean, or Central America has ever been appointed to such a position. You know, say Mark Goldie did get the position, but he is a dual citizen. And not only that, but they pull up in FinSac file them. So, Mark, sorry. Nigel won. Nigel is the big man. By the way, you realize, no, Mark a run down election. You can't get off on Nigel, you know. Nigel not gonna let you know money, you know, because Nigel knows how they're gonna share up the money among the comrades. Comrades. So you better give up the leadership right now. You understand me? You can't send Lisa or somebody else go. But no matter go. Because Nigel know the file. By the way, Nigel, boy, you release the FinSac report before you. On the last day. Boy, you release that FinSac report, you know, so we can see what go on, you know. The comrades, them out there talk all kind of things already. Do you realize how important this appointment is? We have Mia Motley from Barbados congratulating Nigel. Whole heap of Jamaicans congratulating Nigel. And we just saw something nationwide a while ago. I never even did look on it, but, you know, it talks about the fact that Nigel says he's not leaving. But listen, man. A global economy we are dealing with right now, you know, and one thing you must understand, even in the Bible say, a man's gifts shall bring him before kings. So when you do good work, people gonna remember. When you do bad work, people gonna remember too. That's why up to 30 and how much years after, we still remember what happened with FinSac. We shall never forget Omar Davies. When you do the shameful work, people gonna talk about the shameful work. And when people do good work, the people are going to see again. So it's a win for Andrew Holness. We know that Andrew already has somebody that's going to oversee his constituency. And we are waiting to see who am I going to recruit next. But listen, Andrew has been good at recruiting. So we know that am I going to get somebody good for putting at the position. It's succession planning, you know. I mean, in any organization, once people are doing well, and we hope that the government does it as well. Once there are people who do things and put processes in place or whatever, Andrew is there to see what's going on. Other people are studying what is happening. So Nigel has become the example that people on the world stage is looking for. Back in the day, manly them couldn't even sort out them thing. Forget no loans with IMF and try to walk away from IMF with feelings, and then they had to go straight back. And I wanted to talk about this video, you know, that talk about the fact that, you know, by the time we got to about 2012, they had to impose some serious sanctions on Jamaica under the Portia Simpson administration. And we heard them talk today that since 2018, Nigel has really put his hand there. So the JLP is being credited, and Nigel and Andrew should take credit for what is happening right now. Of course, we see the PNP with their hypocritical self, but they are concerned about what's going to happen with the economy. So on one hand, you know, they might try to discredit Andrew Holness, you know. Yeah, man, we see them for them shadiness and all that they are doing. And all kind of people glad now because they have somebody that can bring the Caribbean perspective and the global perspective in one room and can help people to restructure themselves so they can position themselves to get good deals from the IMF to develop their countries. It's a great look. I will wish them all the best. I remember saying, no, the door is still open, so if Nigel want to come back home tomorrow, he's welcome. Unlike Marky British, if Marky British decide to fly out tonight, may I help him with the plane fare? Marky can't go on. We don't need Marky, but Nigel will miss. So we will duplicate what Nigel has done. The PNP has left us nothing in any of their eras to duplicate. They've been a disaster, so we don't need to hear about from them and their hypocritical thing. Look for the next piece of news now, cause I never planned to come here come talking, so we're gonna go on to the next one. See? You know, see what happened with Rattigan now? Me talk it, you know, the other day when we see the split go on, we see Herb and Francis over there, so Lonesome over here, so then we see Rattigan come over here, so Rattigan is in the middle of everything, and Rattigan is sitting down quiet. This is not the first time I observed this thing. I'll just say it right now. You see, Rattigan is a very deceptive brother. Rattigan loves to bring frivolous court cases. The last time he went after Kamina, they told him he has no standing. He went after the same Nigel Clark. They told him, you have no standing. He went after Robert. Now they're bringing court cases on Andrew. But the problem is, some of the very people around him, and especially Herb, who has visibility into finances and so on, I mean, based on the organization that he's set up, which of course is supposed to be some non-profit organization, people supposed to have visibility. When people are asked for visibility, they can't get it. But what he does is him try to spin the narrative, and now here he is throwing people under the bus. But in my book, I don't know a new. He's just overtly doing it now. But let me see his strategy from a long time. Rattigan would have, you see the people Rattigan want to keep around him. Prezi, Wayne Lonesome, one next brother let me see. He likes to keep people around him who are more on the docile side of things. Rattigan could have worked with somebody that can be, because when me ask questions, we can't get the answer. My personality is strong, so you can't convince me. You understand me? So Rattigan wants to keep people the same quality where you see in a Bunting and Golden too, you know. You notice, they don't keep the woman around them and then no young people around them. Them why? Yes man for they around them. And when they can't get the yes man now and people start ask questions, you see how quick the man that throw them under the bus. Rattigan is a traitor to Jamaica, traitor to the country of Jamaica, and traitor to the very people that he had around him. You hear the things what the man has said about Dr. Francis, and the things the man has said about Herb, but I could say it happening now because you see the traitorous activities that you guys have been doing. It's well deserved. God don't like ugly. And so, I don't really spend no whole heap of time I research I look at Rattigan. If you want to look at my videos, Rattic Patty Shop Crumble, I think that's one of them. And is he worse than what we thought? Whole heap of details. I'm not going to research no more details. It's all there. And that case he won against the FBI, as a couple of people pointed out, he never won those cases on the merits of the case. He just did it. Anybody can claim retaliation in a workplace. Enough people in the comment section say them do it already. Me do it already. But look at what those cases were about. This is a meddling individual, bringing all kinds of cases on the Prime Minister about constitutional breach and all kind of things. The same Machiavellian thing that we talked about yesterday. It's the same kind of strategy. Divide, conquer gets to rule. So, as I say in one of my video back in the day, and I say, when you want to know what people up to, just follow the money. Look, when me looking at the last time, I say, okay, all of the problem, they look at money, look at handout money, with Wayne Lonesome, the little type of money there. And then we heard about organization that him distance himself from. And then some people who's around him don't know. Now he's distanced himself from everything except the one where I run right now, whereby him have people on the website and them can contribute. But people are asking questions, even through other people that are associated, and they can't get clear answers. Mr. Jamaica 411 did a whole video. You can't go on the details of that. Once me discover where somebody depend, I'm concluding, nobody spend no time on them, Me move on. But I wanted to bring this kind of perspective. I'm going to say something to my subscribers and anybody who are listening. A whole heap of distraction are going right now, They're going to use all manner of distraction because the PNP wants to get in power and they have no legitimate means of doing it. So it takes us to the third thing we want to talk about. Vaz had to come out today and say, no, we don't find no billions of dollars or trillions of dollars in no oil in Jamaica. And you have to ask the question, where them kind of news here I come from? We saw Bruce Golden today now, even if he step out by Philip Palwell. And so listen, you're disingenuous. I never ever read the article, but I touched on that yesterday as well. Comrades, on some real deceptive, power-hungry kind of people. And it is showing. But Oh no, another big news. The big news is Nigel is moving on to a bigger place right now, and we look forward to see what is going to happen. The good thing is that the JLP is still strong, and if this is happening, the Caribbean, the region, other people, this make Jamaica look good, you know. The other day, me talk about this again, you know, when me hear Golden talk about, Jamaica, we're good at sports and entertainment. I say education too. Jamaica has some very, very brilliant people. And just like the teachers, the nurses, the doctors, I talk about that in my last video or the last two videos. Once the world sees your talent, they go want you. Always have to build a system so that when Nigel gone, you know, is another opportunity that for a next man, you know. Every time somebody gone, you know, it opens door for somebody else. So don't make them party come out here and trick you and walk go on. So we are watch what go on in the news. Steady family, we don't get distracted by everything we want to see in the news because people are planning to whole heap of things in the news, and we know so the clean up propaganda machine and the integrity commission machine are always working on behalf of the PNP. We will not be deterred or fazed by them. We will continue to speak the truth. So go into the comments and let me know your thoughts on these matters. The election, it's go serious, and the people are playing their games right now, and the games are not going to stop. Don't make them wearing it down with the games. Make sure say, as soon as I drop a video, go ahead and hit the like and drop a comment and support the thing because we are bringing the good content on the Steady Show. So, big up on yourself. Heart of love, everybody. Catch you on the next show. Steady.